Well, let's see what the stats of our next guy are. Sorry, the trait. Gaston is indulgent. Great. Great, Gaston. That's what I needed. Well, Morocco's on tech 8, Tunis is on tech 8, so we could probably beat him. Got a mothballed fort down there. We can get to Garb. Garb is not within the zone of control of this, so we might be able to occupy that fort in Marrakech. Also, there's a holy war called right now against this country, so let's train up some regulars. Let's probably also not root out corruption like at all. And I'm gonna just temporarily turn off the forts because I'd like to have some more war chest. There's a pretty good chance he'll turn that fort on if we park an army on his borders. So let's like hang out up here waiting for the other troops to arrive. He'll probably turn the fort on anyway just because I'm looking at it. It's probably confirmation bias, but I swear to God, the more you look at a province, the more likely the AI is to turn the fort on. He's like, oh, I see you're clicking on my province. Let me turn that fort on for you. One sec. So England took just Kayor. So he's trying to do the trade company thing as well. That does give me an actual ground claim on England we could use. An opportunity to like try to make sure he doesn't turn that fort on. I'm going to time it so we arrive on at the very beginning of a month. So we'll arrive on the 1st of April. And then hopefully he doesn't see the army coming and he doesn't like unmothball this thing. He might. Admin points, please. And he did not. Excellent. Okay, we're going to declare Holy War. And we're going to go. So Holy War is all about battles. So hopefully we win battles. But getting that fort occupied is going to be worthwhile as well. A Shea Banded cavalry will be fielded here in June. Perfect. So we sit here for 1 month. We occupy this fort. Then after that fort's down, we can go knock out these 2 cav that are spawning in June. Get some war score for those. There's the Crusade effect. Morale of armies. That puts our morale of armies probably at the top. Yeah, we're at 4 morale. Discipline's fine. National Manpower Advisor right now is fine. Gain 50 more admin points. Absolutely. Let's have Aragon pay for this. Alright, so you're popping out June 25th. You're popping out June 25th. We could overrun, or we could just do a quick little fight on both of them. I think I'd prefer to just pick them off. 25th. That is going to be, like, a lot of war score. Ready? Ready, set. War score, pop out. Boom, and boom. 7 war score for killing 2 cav. Yep, that's a pretty good deal. We'll take it. We don't actually want to occupy too many provinces, because if we do, then he won't have a location to train out of. We want him to train a lot of little troops, because that just makes the Holy War super easy. But to really take advantage of it, Colonial Caribbean is now the sole domain of Castile. Wow. He already knocked out 5 provinces in the Caribbean as well? Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he had this one, which counts as well. That's 5, yep. Well, Pope Man, I'm not happy with you. How dare you give that to him? Like, what does he have already? He's got full exploration, full expansion. He's got a bonus colonist. Yeah, he just had a leg up on us. Did you update your interface? Yes, I did. How about that PU over Castile? Well, he's still got he's still got Galvez. We have no legal heir. He's got a weak claim. We have to have more prestige than they do, but yes, we could theoretically claim their throne. Right now, because of his weak claim. Unfortunately, we are stuck now because of the zone of control of Fez projecting into neutral territory. So I'm allowed to go here. What we can do, though, is bring our navy over and do some stuff. Lose admin points now. Okay, well, whatever. I got my idea, so I'm happy. Makes me a little bit nervous having this 0.8 stack down there. Alright, so our goal now is to hopefully stack wipe this thing and cause them to merc up. And then we want to get back down there again and pick off all the 1 stacks before they can merge up. And every single 1 stack will be worth 3 war score. Unfortunately, he's allowed to shatter. So we're going to want to block the strait. There is the finisher for Global Empire. Can fabricate claims overseas in colonial regions. Alright, so claims overseas in colonial regions. That's like this whole thing. We could fabricate some claims on these guys just to get a leg up on colonizing Brazil. Seems to me like a reasonable thing to do. As long as we can attack all of them at once. Are they even friends with each other? Yeah, they've kind of tried to band together, create some alliance webs. So he's obviously gets stuck here because we've blockaded the strait. And can we capture him? We can almost. Alright, well it looks like we're going to be attacking him in the mountains. It's not really what I wanted, but okay. Let's stop blockading the strait so he has a retreat route. Or, yeah, that works too. Is expelling minorities worth it? I think it is situationally, yeah. Okay, we definitely want to reinforce this fight so that we don't lose and lose some more score. 8th, are we going to make it there in time? I mean, it's going to be a bad fight. He's still on Tech 8. I don't know if we can make it there in... Well, it's too late now. We're already tied. We're already locked into it. There goes some more score from battles. Oh well. Abandoned mounds. Meager amount of gold. 50% chance for meager amount of gold, or we can gain admin points. How much could the meager amount of gold be? I would take the admin here personally, but... I don't know. Is it 500 ducats? No way. They consider that to be a meager amount? So we're basically just relying on the fact that we have higher morale here to hopefully win this fight. And, looks like it's gonna work out, but not very inexpensively. It's a lot of cav on their side. 5-4-3 air. Nice. Okay, we could probably benefit from a few more infantry. Also, we are pretty tapped on manpower at the moment. But we have positive prestige, so we don't have to worry about the thing. Hey, Ivory Coast is done, thank goodness! Alright, so we're going to send our merchant, who is currently in Champagne, down to here, so we can force all that money in the right direction. And then we're definitely going to want to take this colonist and, I think, push for down here, right? Sucks that England is taking Rio de Janeiro. Our colonial range currently lets us reach down to here, which is... Olavaria is the one that we want to get to. So do we want to try to take colonial Brazil first? If I do one colony here, then conquer these 4 provinces, that's a colonial nation. While still extending colonial range. So we could just colonize, like, here. Or even here. It'd still give us the colonial range we need. I think we colonize here. Why does he want Olavaria? Because we discovered... We got lucky. We got super lucky and we found El Dorado. It's produced plus 50%. Local development cost minus 20. 15 base development. It's fancy, man. I think we take... Bahia. All right, so let's expel some minorities. We're going to expel the Portuguese minority. The cost is reduced by a lot. So we were doing the math the other day, yesterday. So we look at expelling the minorities of Madeira. We were trying to figure out, like, how is this math calculated? So Madeira has... It's going to cost 37 dip to expel the minorities of Madeira. And Madeira has a culture conversion cost of 81. So if we look in our modifiers at expel minorities cost, right now we have a total reduction of 55% due to the reform and the free colonies idea. I don't think there's a policy or anything that's going to give us a further discount, so minus 55%. So you look at the culture conversion cost, it's 81. 81 times 0.45 is 36, which rounds up to 37. So both modifiers apply. We also get a discount. Well, we could have a further discount if we had this culture conversion cost on, but I have to own everything in the state, and I only have one. So maybe we hold off on expelling minorities from there for now, in favor of expelling minorities from, like, Evora. If you colonize beside your colonial nation, does it get added to the colonial nation? Yes. Unfortunately, there's still separatism in Evora. Let's do Coimbra. Let's just do Coimbra right now. 6.5% increased settler chance, and it will increase the development of the colony by 2 upon completion. This costs you points right away, so if you cancel it now, you don't get the points back. And now we can see the minority is being expelled. A colonist will arrive on 13 July 1520 to expel the minorities from Coimbra. Click to go to colony. Oh, I see, you have to actually click on this. You can't click on the bar. Minorities will be expelled. Arumba actually checked the Portugal time to vassalize. Portugal has taken exploration. I think we want to wait. If we're going to vassalize, force vassalize him, we want him to have both exploration and expansion unlocked. Poland has dishonored their alliance with England. France just attacked England in the French-English Colonial War. Awesome. Hey France, can I get in on that a little bit, maybe? I want some of his lands. I want, what do you want? France doesn't even really care for that province. If I say that I want that... That's all part of Brazil, which is why he's colonizing it. Wonder if we get a call to arms. I mean, we're in an offensive war, so he probably won't call us in yet, but... Can you expel minorities, Portuguese, and religious minorities? If yes. Well, I think it expels both. Though I don't really know. We're about to find out in 6 days. Bahia is now Portuguese culture. Bonus settler chance, expelling minorities from Coimbra, 6.5% increase. And when we look at Coimbra, we can see... Teobaldo de Heredia is expelling the minority from Coimbra to Bahia. Each month he will have a 18% chance to increase the population by 25. Growing the... Okay, so it looks like it's going to take until the colony completes for the culture to be fully eradicated and, like, expelled. So the two provinces are, like, tied together. Makes sense. Nice. Already getting people in Bahia. That's not bad at all. Does expelling minorities give any buffs or malices to the provinces? Yes. No noticeable penalties whatsoever to this province. It's showing this progress bar like this, and I'm assuming that's the same percentage that this one's done. The main thing that you get is that the settler chance goes up by 6.5%, which appears to be 1/2 of the development. Yes, 13 divided by 2 would be 6.5. So half the development increase in settler chance. And then more importantly, the maintenance of the colony is reduced by 50%. Bahia is 1 ducat instead of 2 ducats. Why are we in Navarra in Portugal? Because we can. Alright, so we're going to take... we have a temporary relationship slot. That relationship slot only lasts until 1527, so 6 more years. In 6 years, are we going to get rid of any other relations? We've got subject, subject, and then the royal marriage with Castile. In theory, if we can get our prestige above Castile's prestige, which we're so close, we can claim his throne right now. And I think that's going to be what we do. So yes, we'll probably take the subject. Let's do like... Who do you like better, Sus or Tafiolalt? Just take the coastline so we can't raid. That's a good idea. And then we can feed it to a subject so we don't have to pay for it ourselves. Why don't we take all of the coastline, and then we also take Sus so that we can release Tafiolalt, and then we give Tafiolalt the coastline, and then we can reconquest the Tafiolalti cores. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to do that. It's too much, he says. He's almost willing to do it if I don't take Ifni. Ifni is only a single province. He's not going to be able to do much raiding with one province. Does he even have a navy? Morocco's not the one that's been raiding us, I think. I'm pretty sure it's been Tunis. It's a shame. I would like to have gotten some of this money. But this could work fine. White Peace Tunis. I'd have to get his enthusiasm down by quite a bit. Full blockade would be 25 war score. It's not going to be enough. Taffy has cores on Tlemcen. Yeah, that's true. I think I like the idea of just pacing out. I don't think that I want to stick with it. It's too much work. The amount of effort for what we get is just not high enough, I think. So, I'm just going to peace out. Alright, so let's release Tafiolalt from Sus. I think we do want to force his religion, even though he's going to be super mad. And then we're going to grant him Haha. We're going to grant him Abda, Dukala, and Anfa. He's still super mad, that's fine. We'll start placating him at some point soon. Even though he's super mad, we're going to divert his trade because we can. We're going to tell him to be aggressive. We're going to be the one to do the conversions so that we get credit for them, even though I think now we do have to pay for it, which sucks. Yeah, conversions, well, it's always cost some money, but it used to be that you would your missionary maintenance was paid for by the subject. Now, apparently, that's not the case. All right. Well, I was kind of expecting that, because I did mark the provinces that they were of interest, so that he would try to call me in. But it's a little bit quicker than I was expecting there, France. Does France have naval superiority? Oh my God, France is invading England. I'm all for it. Claim the throne. Yeah, we should probably claim the throne now while we have positive prestige. And then after this war with France, hopefully we gain some favors. We can call him in on a non-promised territory.